figure out what to do with myself.
I should be as awkward as possible.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Hello!
We're doing something a little spooky.
So spooky.
Not really. We're just bringing back our Diamond Talks. It's been a minute.
Is it talks or talk? Did we ever decide on that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, we're bringing back a talk show that we don't know the name of.
Drop in the comments. Diamond talks or talk? You guys decide.
But we have to post it.
It's fine.
We're just going to put Diamond TAL.
Yeah. TAL. That's it.
Alright.
Everyone's going to think it's a misspelling.
These illiterate fools.
You just have to watch the video to find out. It's fine. It's fine.
True.
It'll be okay.
It's the worst clickbait we could possibly do.
It is.
Well, my name is Nathan Collins.
And I'm Kevin Beggs.
And if you don't know what Diamond Talk is, it's a little different than our podcast, the Diamond Studios podcast. So this one's just a little bit more personal.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's more, I think it's more of a...
More detailed.
More detailed. We take more time to talk about specific things.
Yeah. In a shorter amount of time.
In a short amount of time.
Which does not make sense.
It doesn't.
The more detailed things should take time.
They should.
But we're weird.
But for those who don't want to sit through a podcast, you're getting a detailed Spark Notes.
Yep. So, today, here we are. We're going to be talking about the music scene here in Toccoa. Our involvement, our goals, things that we're wanting to do, and things that we are currently doing. So, our first point that we're going to talk about is the city.
That's spooky.
No, so one of our main goals, and it's always been a main goal for us. One of our main goals is to get the city to rely on local talent for the events that they put on. They've done okay at it in the past. Like Ida Cox started out as a local thing, but then
there's no longevity to anything that's ever started in the city from what we've seen.
Yeah,
everything gets going and gets going strong.
Yeah,
and then somewhere along the way, someone just stops trying, or someone leaves. And so it just stops.
Yeah. Now, that doesn't have to do with 100% of the city. Right. No, a lot of times the city just doesn't know where to look for local talent, which it would make sense for them to come see us, you know.
It's a recording studio.
Yeah.
Come through.
Tons. Local at that.
Local.
You know?
Yeah.
But it would make sense for them to come see us. Or there's other fantastic musicians around.
Yeah.
That we all know they know. So it would just make sense. But it's not 100% the city's fault. Also, everybody in the community, like, you've got to show up and show support. That's how things stay going.
Yeah. I think definitely the stigma around Toccoa is definitely there's nothing to do. That's like that should be Toccoa's catchphrase is there's nothing to do here. There's only a Walmart parking lot. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that phrase. And then,
so much.
But the problem with that is that, like, there's so much talent here.
Yeah.
But the city doesn't rely on that talent, and so therefore, like, from a music industry and from an entertainment perspective, like, it seems crazy that they don't utilize that to do more in the entertainment industry, to do more in the music realm.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And sure, when we brought this up to the city, one of the things that they come back with is, well, they can always rent the Ritz Theater. Most of the musicians here locally have no idea that you can just rent the theater.
No.
They have no idea.
We didn't know that until we started doing this business.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
This is true. And it is like, it's on the city website, or well, it's on the Ritz website.
Right.
Where you can just go see it. But there's no form of advertisement.
No.
At all.
virtually none.
Yeah. So, our goal is for the city to start relying more on local talent, and really start to use what we have here, because everyone knows that Gainesville has artists, Athens has artists, all these places around us have artists. Well, Toccoa has plenty to choose from. Plenty. So we're working on that. We're trying to get there. So if you guys see us hosting an event, the best possible thing you can do is show up. Like, that is the best possible thing.
Yeah.
If anything says local on it, show up. Especially music related.
Yeah.
Show up, show support. And then that way the city knows that it's worth their time. It's worth their time to invest into our local talent. It doesn't get much better than that. I mean, come on. You go to a show and you realize, like, hey, I know that guy. Or my favorite is you go to a show and you're like, I didn't know they were a musician.
Yeah.
Like, those are always great.
It's like, they write songs?
Yeah.
You play guitar?
What? We had a case like that earlier.
Yeah.
Earlier in the year. We had a friend that both of us went to high school with. He came in, recorded a song, and we were like, whoa, what?
You do music?
You do music? And he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He was so good.
He was really good.
Absolutely amazing. So where we're at for that, it's kind of a roadblock. The city used Diamond Studios and local talent for a little bit. But there's some things that need to be situated.
Yeah.
We love the city. We do.
We
do. Hard to work with. Very hard to work with. But we love the city. We love the people in the city. And I'm walking a fine line.
Yeah, you are. I think there needs to be some reform in how they go about working with people and working in the community. Because we know multiple other businesses that have tried to work with them.
Yeah.
And it's either like the opportunities that they're offering, the people asking about it, are not, they're not really beneficial, or they're just kind of like small projects that aren't going to help anyone. It's just kind of like getting them to leave the office, so they'll leave them alone.
Yeah.
It's probably not the case for every business that's ever tried to work with the city. But in our case, from what we've seen, it seems like there's a lack of wanting to be involved with local businesses and with local people.
Unless those people have certain ties.
Yeah.
To... Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
The only difference is we're saying it on camera.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it.
So we're risking our necks so we can fix this problem.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Some people need to grow up a little bit.
That's true.
And do, like, what's best for the community.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not saying, like, God, we sound like we're butthurt.
Yeah, we do. This whole episode.
No, we have, like Kevin said, we have friends who have tried to work with the city, and the same responses every time. Oh, we have someone contracted out. But when you look up that company, they're from New York or Athens or Gainesville or
wherever, somewhere
out of town. And we have the talent, not just musical talent. We have the talent for everything here in town.
Yeah.
And unless you have a certain name, sometimes you don't get that. You don't get that bid, which really sucks. Really sucks. But that's where we're at. That's where we're working on. So how you help us show up to our shows.
Yeah.
Show up to anything that a local musician puts on, and that would help out a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. So our next goal is to have live music in local stores and restaurants. This is not a butthurt conversation.
No.
This is we're so, oh my gosh, we're so overjoyed.
Yeah.
With the feedback. We haven't had incredible luck, or we've had off and on luck with the city.
Yeah.
But local restaurants, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We have had incredible feedback.
Yeah.
It started with Porto Nuevo. Go give them support. If you've never eaten there, go eat there.
Go eat there.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
And it's like a 2-minute walk from the studio.
Yep.
If you're walking real slow.
So if you record here, so we're a recording studio, and go take a break, go eat over there, come back, keep recording.
Yeah. So be sure to schedule in your lunch break.
Yeah. Schedule your lunch
break. Or else you're going to be paying for your lunch and studio time. But started with Porto Nuevo. And then that went on for a short season, and then they moved into more of the karaoke realm.
Yeah.
But after that ended, we moved into Starbucks. And so every Saturday at from 1 to 3 at Starbucks on Big A Road here in Toccoa, there's live music.
Yep.
Every Saturday. And now that it's fall, ooh, man. Yeah. Once it gets cold, we're moving inside.
Get your pumpkin spice latte and go sit outside.
Yeah. Do that. On Saturday.
On
Saturdays. Every Saturday. Don't do anything else.
Just everybody come to Starbucks.
Yeah. Do it. Where did we go from there? Oh, we went from Starbucks, and then a huge shout out to R&R Prime.
Yeah.
R&R Prime started doing music every Friday and then every Monday.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Now we're doing music at Juniors. We've got a place up in, where's it, Habersham? Cowboy Bob's?
Yeah.
Cowboy Bob's, where whenever they need music, they give us a call.
Yeah.
So these places that are locally owned businesses, and the list is growing as far as where we're getting plugged into. These guys are showing so much support for the music scene and like really doing their part in cultivating that music scene. So we want to say thank you guys. So Porto Nuevo, R&R Prime, Starbucks, Cowboy Bob's, Juniors, and everybody else who has pitched in and made things possible. Oh my gosh, Living Room Coffee Roasters.
Oh yeah.
How did I skip over that? You guys are great. Thank you all for the love and support. Yeah. And for the impact on the music scene that you guys have had. It's meant the world to us.
Yeah.
So actually coming up soon, we're having a meeting with all the live musicians about
doing more of it.
Yep. Doing more of it and scheduling it and money and being paid.
It's gonna be great.
So great. So good. So yeah, thank you guys for that.
Yeah.
And where we're at, what we're working on right now, this very moment. A lot. Quite a bit. But related to the music scene, kind of what one of our main focuses is getting what are they called? Students. They're called students.
Students.
Getting students prepared and equipped for their first live shows.
Yeah.
And we have some first live shows coming up. And we host student concerts to get them used to being in front of a crowd.
Yep.
So once they get that down, we're gonna throw some gigs at them and start to get them paid for doing music. So it's amazing how like students come into the studio and we cultivate this culture, right?
Yep.
And we build them up and we teach them not only music, but eventually we'll teach them stage presence and we'll teach them I guess mannerisms. What is it called? Stage etiquette. We'll teach them all of that and get them plugged into the music scene.
Yeah.
You know? So that's one of our main focuses, one of our main goals.
Yeah.
But not only that, we want to expand. We want more restaurants. We want more stores to invite music, local music. And once we get that going, then we're on our way to, oh gosh, being too much for us to handle alone.
We'll have to expand, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. We're going to hire people!
Yeah!
Which we have candidates for. Now I'm saying too much.
You were saying way too much, but it's okay.
But
you guys are getting the first scoop of that.
Yeah, exactly. So
just send in your resume and we'll put it in a nice pile.
No. I'm joking. So, like, legit though, if you guys show up to our concerts, show up to the shows, go to the restaurants.
Yeah.
That we have music at. Like, this stuff literally fuels jobs.
Yeah.
Like, we're on the verge of hiring people to take care of this stuff for us.
Yeah.
And so if you guys start showing up even more than you already do, then more people are going to want live music.
And how cool can it be to say that you were there at the beginning of the music scene in Toccoa, Georgia?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You have bragging rights for forever.
Forever. And ever.
And ever.
Yeah. And then whenever we get our... Never mind. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this.
Stop.
Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Diamond Talk.
Talk/talks.
Talks.
You decide.
Talks. Oh gosh. We're gonna try to do this weekly.
Yeah.
We ain't doing no daily thing. That's too much.
We're not there yet.
That's too much. Not until we have a different guy to edit everything. Jonathan.
Get Jonathan to do it. Oh, no.
Oh my gosh. But
that'd be great.
Yeah. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We'd love to know, what do you want to see in the music scene?
Yeah.
Because right now, everything that we're doing is based off of things that we believe in, things that we love, things that we're passionate about. But at the same time, we're putting all of that stuff out into the community.
Right.
So it would make sense for us to get feedback from the community. So let us know some things that you would love to see in the music scene here in Toccoa, and we'll do our best to make it happen, as long as it's within reason. I mean,
we can't.
Like right now, we can't just pay $500,000 to have Drake come out. No, he's at $1 million a show. We can't just pay that to. Do you know, if we got Drake in the Ritz, each ticket would have to be at least like $700.
That would be so much.
Maybe more than that. It'd have to be way more than that.
It would have to be a lot more than that.
Why are we talking about this?
Yeah, why are we talking about... Whatever, Drake.
Yeah, whatever, Drake. The crap. Alright, we'll see you guys in a week. Yeah, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah,
so,
like, subscribe, tell your friends.
It's right there.
It's right there.